Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the program on a Monday. Greetings, Steve Downey. Thanks for being with us today. How's everybody doing out there? You doing all right? Hopefully everybody's doing fine on a wonderful Monday here. It's a Monday. Marie Smith checking in. Yes. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for dropping by. Scotty Long in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you with us today. So we got a lot going on. Let me get the mic to quit bouncing around here, and we'll get started in just a minute. I'm having issues with my second monitor. Something not right here. So let's see what we can do. Who knows? I don't think it's there it is. It's on HDMI. Who knows? But we'll look down instead of up today. That's the way it works. Welcome to the program, everybody. Luann, Christina Sue, thank you for dropping by. Brian, how are you? Yes, it is Mike Hall. I'm Mike Hall today. Thanks to Dell. Well, you know, Brian Hanky Panks, he called me John Hall once. So, you know, I'll be anything. They're getting the last name right, at least. That's pretty good. Hi, Jeremiah. Thanks for dropping in today. Good to have you with us. How is everybody out there? You guys doing all right on a Monday? We're going to talk about our weekend update today. We are. See some of your comments dropping in. We'll drop those in here. Scotty Long checking in. Yes. Mike. Well, you know how it is. Yes, Mr. Scotty Long, excited about his 6 days of making things happen. Happiness. Yes, 6 days doing your thing. That's awesome. That is awesome. Our friends from Audio Graffiti have checked in. We're going to talk about them in just a minute and chat a little bit about our weekend in music, and we'll talk about your weekend in music. We had a ton of people write into the show today and give us their take on what was going on, and we'll take phone calls today, too, if you want to call in. Love to have you call in and talk about a musical show that you saw over the weekend. So we'll see if anybody has the guts to check in with us or call in today. I'll put the number up on the screen here a little later on. What's going on, Brittany? How you doing? Thank you for dropping in today. Good to have you with us. Josh Morgan in the house. Good afternoon. And Glenn checking in on our YouTube channel. Thank you, Glenn, for doing that. Mr. Glenn Drew in the house on the YouTube channel. Well, The Wanderers, I'm sorry. That's his handle on YouTube. But yes. Yes, where's autocorrect on this, Dave Wade? How you doing, Dave Wade? It was great to see you play yesterday, man. I haven't seen you guys in a while, and man, you didn't disappoint. You never do. You guys rock the house always. We're going to chat about that in just a little bit. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for stopping in. Quentin, thank you for being here. Oh, yes. Is that a double bagger or a double banger this weekend, Quentin? Yes, it is. And Scotty said he took in the Kevin McCoy band at Little River Bar and Grill. So, guys, if you want to write your comments in right now of anybody that you saw over the weekend, please feel free to write them in there. I've got a ton of them on the page that we'll try to get to and read in a little bit as well. But hopefully you're all doing all right. I hate this camera angle. I hate it. Let me see if I can fix that at all. Probably not. But we'll see what we can do. It's awful. There we go. That's a little better. Jimmy Kilroy, how you doing? Thank you for dropping by. If you saw somebody play music over the weekend, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear where you saw them and certainly hear who they were. Yeah. Hi, Abby. Thanks for dropping by. Alaska was amazing. Had a great trip and some good stuff. David Anderson from Audio Graffiti in the house. Thank you for dropping in. Tyler Van B, got to see him last Thursday, and we might as well kick it off with our weekend in review and talk about last Thursday at the Bell and the Bear. First of all, want to kick that up a little bit. Bell and the Bear jam session. Had a great time. I hadn't been there, gosh, almost a month. I think it had been since we'd been to the Bell because we've been gone and had concerts. It's concert season, and have those tickets to the Rose and some other places that we have to use. But we and a lot of the shows got rescheduled onto Wednesdays and Thursdays. Kind of weird about that. And several shows getting canceled lately. Garth Brooks got canceled recently, and Buddy Guy just canceled at the Rose. And yeah, kind of a bummer deal there. But there's a variant, as they're saying. So that's what's happened. And yeah, let's see what we got here. Jeremiah throwing it in there, saying Lovesick Radio Tantric in Indiana. Smokestack Brew. Cool stuff. All right, Jill, how are you? Good to see you. Party Town in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you dropping in. Wendy Church, thank you for being with us today. So yeah, if you saw somebody play over the weekend, type it in the comments. Throw it up there for us. We'd love to hear from you. We would. And I'm going to get into our weekend, but Thursday night, Bell and the Bear jam session. I've got to give big props to this young lady. She's been there. She's been gone a while. She's back. But I've got to give Chelsea Calloway absolute top of the night honors on the night there, because she just blew us all away with her vocals. Chelsea is a performer. She gets on stage and becomes another person. She's just this sweet little person sitting out there in the audience, and she gets up there and takes on this alter ego of a rock star. And Chelsea Calloway, her vocals are top of the line, man. Really good stuff. And hi, Josh. Thanks for being here. Certainly want to give her big props. I want to give the rest of the crew the house band, which is phenomenal. And so many people drop into the Bell and the Bear on a Thursday, and they don't realize that this crew does not play together. I mean, they sit on stage on a Thursday night, and they're winging it, man, on most of these songs that come up. And there's a few that they've done several times together, but most of them, they just are just winging it, and they kill it. Kevin Cooper, Jim Cuesta, Rick Dews, certainly Danny Laverde. It was his last night there for a while. He's going on a big tour with Jeff Tate, lead singer at Queensryche, and we're happy for him. And it's going to miss Danny, though. We're going to miss him every Thursday at Bell and the Bear, because he's a force, man. His drumming and all that is just a killer. And Jamie Combs also, big shout out to him. Tim Barnhorst, and the rest of the crew that gets up and plays throughout the night. Gosh, the guys from the horn section of Second Wind that was there Thursday night, which brings a whole new flair to the night. And gosh, I've got some notes here. I'm going to have to look at these notes, because otherwise I'm going to screw up somebody's name. So let me back up a little here. Oh, I don't know. Did I even put a note in there? I probably didn't. But Jim Cuesta brought a gentleman that played saxophone. And Kevin, if you know his name, throw it up there. If you're out there, Kevin Cooper, throw it in there if you will, because he brought the house down too. Did a great job. Like I said, the guys from Second Wind, they always do. But just absolutely an amazing group of performers. Everybody at the Bell and the Bear is just killer musicians. And you want a great night of music, man, go support Karis and Bell and the Bear any night of the week that she has live music. But also, support them on Thursdays, because this jam session is, let me just say, it's not your mama's open mic. No, it's not. You see a lot of open mics out there, and I am not dogging on any of them. They're great. People get the chance to play their stuff, but this is more of a production show, and everybody's playing upbeat stuff, and it is so good. And Tyler Van B, he was there. He got up on the stage as well. So really good stuff. And yeah, Kevin, thank you so much for doing what you do. Jeremiah True, there it is. Thank you for throwing that. I'll throw that up in the comments. He wowed us with that saxophone playing. And that's kind of unusual sometimes. That's not something you normally see, just a solo saxophonist getting up there and doing his thing with the house band. And it was good on Thursday night. So that's how we kicked off our weekend. Karis was out of town, didn't get a chance to see her, but love her for what she does for us here at All Around Town Radio, and certainly appreciate her support of what we do and all the musicians support there, and always getting the shout outs from them and things like that. Also, hey Dewey, how are you? Thanks for being here. And Brittany says amazing musicians at the Bell. Absolutely. And their musical lineup is as good as any as well. So check it out. Got DV8 playing there this weekend. I don't know where they're going to put everybody, but I'd like to see that. It's going to be fun. Tyler Van B there. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I know you were impressed by the talent pool is very deep at the Bell and the Bear. It is. Thank you, Wendy, for that comment about Kevin and the house band. They make it happen, man. If without them, it wouldn't be happening the way it does, and wouldn't be the energy night that it is. And thank you, Jim Kilroy, for throwing those in there. Michelle Robinson, good. She's awesome. Jordan Wood at Foley's, awesome. Good deal. Thank you for that. Hey, Chris and Kenny, just jumping on. Do I have Chris or do I have Kenny or do I have both? That's what I want to know. Well, how you doing, Kathy? I was just talking about you. Actually, we were talking about Bell and the Bear Jam night, and I hadn't gotten to you yet, but I will now because Kathy runs the list, and she does an incredible job of fitting people in at the right time. So, I mean, if you get there at 5:00 and get on the list, doesn't mean you're going to play first. It means you're going to fit in where your style and genre of music and those kind of things fit in. And she does a great job with that. And again, we had a great time Thursday night. Just fantastic. And sorry to see Danny go, but I'm glad to see Danny go. I mean, Danny is doing great things, Kathy. And please give him our regards when you talk to him. He's doing wonderful things. And what a talented young man he is at his age. Just blows us away with his drumming abilities. And nice guy, too. And he looks like Paul Stanley now, Kathy. I want to know. You been hanging out with Paul Stanley in your younger days, Kathy? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. There's a very close resemblance there. There is. Yes. But we really enjoyed our Thursday night there this week and had a great time again with everybody. So thank you for that. Want to move on to Friday though. Friday, we took in a killer show at Heather's. Heather's on the patio there in Springboro. Our friends from Audio Graffiti, and big celebrations going on, birthdays happening, all those things going on. Just super cool night on the patio, and not cool, super hot night. It was warm on the patio, but we had a blast with Audio Graffiti. And man, do those guys, I mean, they interact with the crowd unbelievably. Audio Graffiti has a rapport with their audience that's really something to admire. And when they get up on stage and start playing with the audience a little bit and interacting, it just makes a wonderful night. I know Heather and Jerry and the rest of the crew at Heather's were absolutely wowed by their talent and the variety of music they played. I mean, you're hearing 90s alt rock stuff, and then you're hearing The Devil Went Down to Georgia with a fiddle, and it's just crazy. So hats off to all those guys, and certainly want to thank them for being who they are and their hospitality with us too. David, thank you so much. Appreciate you, Brad, everybody. I mean, just the whole band, really good. And you're fun folks who come along with the band there and make it a night to remember. So some of the highlights of that night, certainly, the solid musicianship that goes on with Audio Graffiti. You think of them when you see them, they're a party band. You think, well, this is a band that's going to hype the crowd up. They're going to get everybody jumping, but they are solid musicians, and the vocal harmonies are spot on, and really good stuff, and wonderful. So thank you to Audio Graffiti. And if you haven't caught them yet, guys, anybody we talk about on the show, please throw a little love their way and like their page and follow these guys. Go see them sometime, and you'll love it. You will absolutely love it. Follow Audio Graffiti. They play a lot down at the Tin Roof in Cincy on Reds games day. So if you go to a Reds game, make it over there and get over to see Audio Graffiti if you haven't seen them yet. You missed a hell of a show Friday night, but they had a packed house at Heather's and a good crowd there. And one thing you can always tell, especially in these patio gigs, is when the crowd stays from start to finish, you've done your job. And they did their job with that because the crowd was not leaving. If the band's lackluster or they just don't always appeal to the crowd that's there, you'll see those folks get up and move on a lot of times, but didn't happen. And Brittany, yeah, happy birthday. Congratulations on your 12th birthday, was it, or something? I don't know. I didn't ask, but happy birthday. We had a great time with you. Brad, thank you so much for that comment, buddy. I love you guys. You guys are fantastic performers. and couldn't have thought of a better way to spend a Friday night. And Kathy giving you a big shout out there too, as well. Awesome. And I will say, Kathy, your profile picture just reminded me to give some love to Lisa. She's going through a tough time, lost her son, and I saw her in your profile picture there. So our thoughts are with Lisa. Certainly, she's a wonderful lady, and it always happens to good people. Sucks. It does. It really, really kind of sucks that those kind of things happen. But our thoughts are with you, definitely. So let me keep rolling on here. I've got so much to talk about today. Oh, Brittany's 18th birthday. Well, I'm sorry I bought you that shot at 18 years old then, but it is what it is. We had some fun. We had some wonderful, wonderful fun, and certainly love you guys and love the evening. And our friend Dana, who had a little pre-party, and unfortunately we had some work being done at our house and couldn't get out of there fast enough, get them out of the house fast enough. So we kind of rolled down and got there late and didn't get a chance to hang with the band early, but they had to go set up. But we got a chance to hang with our friend Dana and the rest of the crew, and then come on over and had a table for 24 people, and it was a big party. So good stuff. And hi, Jill. Thank you for dropping in and dropping back. All right, we'll see you. Kathy, you're most welcome. Love you so much. And that Bell and the Bear family is very important to all of us. And it's a place that if you're having a problem or you're having a struggle, just go sit down there, and life's problems go away at the Bell. They do. It's the Zen. It definitely is. So thank you to Heather's for the hospitality on Friday as well. Great staff at Heather's. Great party on the patio. Did a little something I haven't done in a long time, but with our trip to Alaska and everything else, I've just not been back 100%. So we took Saturday night off. There was a lot of great music out there. Many of you wrote into our show today and threw it in the comments, and we'll talk about those in a minute if we get time. But want to thank you for being a part of the music community and writing in and telling us who you see every weekend. But we just didn't get out Saturday. We went to dinner, and then that was it. Took an evening and just relaxed. That's the way it goes. And but we did take in music on Sunday, and I want to talk about Sunday for a minute. Our Sunday fun day. Now, last year, 2 years ago or so, right before COVID, made a little trip south to Club Trio. And Club Trio, it was wintertime inside. I thought, man, this is a small little place. I mean, we were packed into this place. Since then, they have done this massive remodel. They've extended the interior portion. It's got like these big sliding doors that pull, and then it's like an outdoor sort of deck that looks down over this huge patio area. And the huge patio area is now a big stage and a couple bars out there. And Club Trio, man, let me tell you, they have done it well. And it's a great place to see music. And we had a wonderful time on Sunday with a lot of friends and DV8. Not that they're not friends as well, but we posted pictures today if you want to see our pictures. But I had a great time with DV8. DV8 is one of the, if not the premier band in the Cincinnati area. And not only are they a quality band and a fantastic bunch of performers and entertainers and musicians, but they are some of the best people you'll ever meet. Kindest people, nicest people, will do anything for anyone. And I watch it happen every time I go see them play. Melissa gives us massive shout outs for All Around Town Radio, and we love her for that. Thank you for that, Melissa. If you're watching after the fact, but certainly Chris Reese just popped on, and Chris Reese was there as well. And that's the other cool thing about this music community in the Cincinnati region is they get out and support each other. And I shouldn't say just Cincinnati region, because the Dayton musicians do it as well. Anybody in the tri-state, they're getting out there and they're loving each other, man. They're watching each other play. They're supporting each other. We saw the guys from Sweet Sister Mercy, Strange Love. They were there. Brandy was there. Certainly Chris Reese from Dat Band, and Rob Nadler in the house. Who else did I see there? Ton of people, a ton of musicians, and a lot of people that follow DV8 that are just great people. Had a wonderful time. Jamie Minnick, if you're on here, thank you so much for being there. And of course, Mike and Dixie Roberts and so many other people that make that band fun to go see because they're all there hanging out with us and enjoying it. And Wendy's throwing a comment in there. Yeah, it's great to see musicians support each other. Absolutely. And Brittany throwing some love for DV8. And there's Lee Reed. Hope you got your truck back home. He had some truck troubles yesterday. So in the middle of their third show, which is I'm getting to DV8 here, their third show for the weekend, Lee's having truck issues and he's got to haul a trailer out of there. And I will start with DV8's production. I say it every time, but production makes the band. And the production, bar none, is some of the best with DV8. They have quality equipment, people that know how to run it, set it up, and set it up for the right size for the right room. And again, we were hearing so much good stuff. And I didn't see Bonnie's comment, but oh, there it is. Bonnie saying happy birthday. There you go. Thank you, Bonnie, for that. Appreciate that. But yeah, the show must go on, Lee says. Lee Reed, one of the production, Brian Middendorf. I did not see Todd there on Sunday. Somebody else was running the board, and I never got a chance to even meet him, but he did a great job. Really a killer show with DV8. And they had played a big festival on Friday night. They played the Monkey Bar on Saturday. And then they were at Club Trio for this beautiful patio area. And it was kind of funny. It got to be kind of a joke because I think most of the crowd had followed him to all three shows, and the crowd was a little lethargic compared to a normal DV8 crowd. But it was Sunday at 4 p.m. in 98-degree temperatures. So yeah, the crowd was just kind of into sitting and getting some shade where they could and having a beer or two. Andy Kirk. Okay. Thank you for that, Lee. I appreciate it. I didn't know who he was, but did a nice job. Front of house sound was always, as always, excellent. Let me get to the band here. You put the vocals. Okay. And thank you, David Anderson. That's a great comment, buddy. Appreciate that. The thing about DV8 is the talent pool is very deep again in this band. And they are ones who, when they play, each musician in their own right is stellar. And you put them all together in a blender and it comes out just supreme. And you take the vocals of Melissa Singer Reed, who can just sing the phone book and sing it well. And she's on her third night. And I kind of laugh sometimes because some musicians talk about, oh, we had a show outside and I was worn out, and it just wore me out. Melissa's on day 3 and still just pounding the vocals out just like they were, the first night she sang in a month. And really, really cool stuff. And then Del McFarland as well, powerhouse vocals, put them together on the duets. It's just magic. It's so good. Put Mr. Cuesta on the keyboards, directing music and doing his thing. And, Phil Gatto on guitars, Mike Tecalvi on guitar as well. And one of the most underrated drummers in the whole state of Ohio, I think, is Doug Drew. You don't hear a lot of people talk about him much. He's stellar. He is fantastic. So just an amazing group of people. And like I said, the production team, there wasn't any light show going for this one. It was in the daytime, but the sound was perfect. They're using their monitors well. They're hearing everything. The band's playing when they should and not missing licks because they're not hearing vocals and all those things. It was a great show. And, I heard some new music out of DV8 that it's not new music, it's old music, but it's things you don't normally hear them do. And I really had a fun time with that. I enjoyed it as well. And, let me see if I made any notes on that one. But yeah, one of my favorites was Del and Melissa doing the Ozzy and Lita thing. And that was good. That was good. But David Anderson shouting out Melissa there saying she's on another level. She is. She's on another level, and she's also so super nice. There's no diva in her. And, I know she likes perfection. She likes her voice to be perfect and all those things. But you could never tell that she's behind the scenes worried about that stuff. She gets out in front of that microphone. It is perfect. And she came over even on, she was taking a little break and walked over and talked. And she says, my voice all right? She goes, this is the third day. It's like, don't even ask that question because your voice is incredible always. And I've even heard her with a terrible cold and singing and those kind of things. And still she's just top of the line. So hats off to DV8 again, guys. If you're watching the program and you've never seen a DV8 show, go see them. Audio Graffiti, DV8, fantastic shows over the weekend. And let me get to some of yours here. I think I can get a few of them up here if I can, and we'll chat about that if possible. I'm going to try to see who you wrote in and said you saw over the weekend. If you saw somebody play, throw it in the comments right now. We'd love to hear from you, but I'm going to get to some of them right about now. So let's get there. Yeah, we had 25 of you right in today. So that's pretty good. Some weeks it's 60 people. Some weeks it's 20. Some, I get it. So let me get to all the comments though, so I can see them all. All right. Joel and Whetstone, thank you for writing in. Saw Jordan Wood, Ronald Allen Cordy. Some great stuff in Wilmington. Says great weekend. Jimmy Guard saw Medal of Honor. That's one I wish I could have gone to, but I just didn't feel up to it Saturday. Medal of Honor at Wings in Vandalia. They play twice a year. Our friend Nick Wheeler in that killer 80s metal cover band, basically. Good stuff. Playing all those hair band hits of the 80s and some good stuff there. Whiskey Town, Dave wrote in, saw Tory Faith, little insider there. Steve Webb went to Stubbs Park for the first time, saw the Journey Rock show. Very nice. He said, pack there. Yeah, they've been killing it at Stubbs Park. Our friend Dave Shores managing that, doing a great job down there. Jill Drew saw DV8 on Friday night at Iggy Fest, and then Saturday at a private party, Acoustic Blue Trio. So that was cool. Thank you, Jill Drew, for throwing that in. And anytime, Lee. Appreciate you guys. And you guys have fun with Riverbend and Hall & Oates. Are you going to watch Hall & Oates or are you working production? That's what I want to know. If it was production, you'd already be there. So you're probably just going to enjoy it. I hope so. All right, Maria saw Pandora Effect, QSNL at Balderdash at Silverton Cafe Friday, Deja Vu on Sunday and at Jim and Jack's. So thank you for that contribution, Maria. John Dale saw the Gamut at Rick's Tavern and Grill. Quentin saw Ladder. Well, yeah, he plays in it, so he ought to see him. Christina Sue saw the Hanky Panks Friday night at Trillions. They were fantastic. Love the Hanky Panks. That's always good stuff. Good. I'm glad you're getting a night off, Lee. You deserve it after this weekend, my friend. And great show again Sunday. Thank you so much for you guys' hospitality. And thanks for sticking the Haul Around Town stickers all over your equipment, too. I enjoy seeing those pictures. Chris Reese played with Catalina Wine Mixer, Montgomery Tree, in his band, Dat Band, at Lebanon 3rd Friday on Mulberry Street. And we missed that one as well. That's one I love. I love Catalina Wine Mixer. I've yet to see the full Dat Band. I've seen a version of them at Bell and the Bear, but we got to get to see that, Chris. And Saturday night, Average White Band at Ludlow Garage. That would have been a good one as well. And then Sunday, he saw Strange Love, Sweet Sister Mercy at the Naughty Pine for a fundraiser they were doing. And then DV8 at Club Trio. We ran into Chris there. Such a great guy, Chris Reese. Absolutely. There you go. Why didn't you get any stickers on Friday there, David? I had them in my pocket and didn't give them to you. I should have done that. Kara's been out in Vegas. She saw all kinds of stuff. Night Ranger. She was at the Dueling Piano Bar. Let's see. Sax and trumpet duo that sang Earth, Wind, and Fire to Bruno Mars at Harris Piano Bar. Good deal. I hope you're having fun out there, Kara. And yes, there is, Wendy. There are stickers. There are stickers, keychains, you name it. We're about to have some great T-shirts, too, that say support local music on them and all that. So you guys will like those. We're going to take pre-orders for those, by the way, on our page. So when you see that pop up, it's real simple, basically. You can order your size, and they'll ship it right to you. It'll be great. And thank you there, Corona J. Buffett. Appreciate that comment. John Nicely saw Shiner at the Overtime Bar and Grill. Brian Morrow saw old Kirk Cramner. He said at the Grub Pub. There you go. Jamie Minnick saw Flatline Friday night at Kramer's and then Sunday Fun Day with DV8 and Club Trio. We were there with her. Flash G sat in with Crescendo Backus and Company Saturday night at Levitt Pavilion. And then Sunday, his band Top Secret performed at McCabe Park, an annual event they have there every year. Love Flash and Top Secret, we do. Tyler Van B, you didn't get one the other night either at Bell? Goodness. I thought I gave you one. Maybe a T-shirt. But yeah, we're going to have our T-shirts will be going on here very, very shortly. Probably looks like it's going to be the end of the first week of September when they have everything ready to take orders. Thing 1, Thing 2 did 2 gigs in Chicago. Good stuff. And highly recommends any Cincy band to make a road trip to play there. All right, there you go. Matthew Allen said he saw Linus Tate at Mr. Burroughs. Good stuff, and enjoyed the food at Mr. Burroughs. So yeah, you're seeing all kinds of people that were out there playing, and we're about done here with our list. But Hermits and the Buckinghams. Okay, Barb, where'd you see them at? I want to know. And then Chris Coondog Cooney had an onstage view, the Fox Trio, as they rocked the block party in New Carlisle, Ohio. Bob Hurt took in Noah Witherspoon and Doug Hart's monthly Celebrity Blues Jam at Hank's Local. That thing is massive on Sundays now. All kinds of a crowd going to Hank's Local for that blues jam. Eagles Project Friday in Evendale. Dewey Cole took it in. Massive crowd there. He put a picture up for that. Good to see. And Kevin McCoy at Little River Bar and Grill. Jennifer Long took that one in Friday night. Our good friend Kevin McCoy. So that's the list of folks that wrote in. And I'll make sure y'all get in on that T-shirt order. We'll get that up so you can see it. You've seen a prototype of it on our page if you've seen some of the pictures we posted. And they say support local music on them. And yeah, they're cool. Steve Stein took in the truck show on Friday at W.O. Wright's and played with the Times on Saturday. That was out in Eden, wasn't it, Steve? I think where you guys were. Were you at Taffy's over the weekend? Good stuff. Well, thank you guys for being part of our Monday. And again, thanks to Audio Graffiti on Friday night, DV8 on Sunday for making our magical musical weekend, and also Bell and the Bear on Thursday night, where we love that's kind of home base sometimes. I love to be there as well. So thank you all for watching today. Tomorrow will be Top 5 Tuesday. And, I was going to take some calls, but would anybody like to tell their story about anybody they saw this week? I'll take a phone call. We've got time for one. And if you saw somebody play, I'll take your call here. Let me throw the number up for you. And we'll put the number on the screen. All you have to do is call us. And if you will call us, if I can find the number here. Where is it? It disappeared. No, there it is. Okay. Call now. 937-479-5839. 937-479-5839. You can call now and tell us about your musical weekend, and we'll try to get you on the air here. I'd love to hear from somebody. So we'll give you a minute or two to chat with us. We got a couple minutes left in our time limit. So just give us a ringy dingy. 937-479-5839. If you want to talk about who you saw play over the weekend, we'd love to have you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. No, not at all. What do we got? Anything else going on? Lots of stuff happening. Let's keep our fingers crossed things do not get canceled. October looks like it's going to be the drop dead date. But yeah, so I'm not seeing the phone ring, people. I am not seeing the phone ring here. Every time I do this, people are just like scared to call. Hi, Bill. Thanks for joining us today. Wendy says truck is so fun. Yes, they are. They're a great time. Wendy's calling 867-5309. Jenny. Damn it, Jenny. Who can I turn to? Yes. Yes. Call now. Last chance, people, before I go bye-bye. Anybody want to talk about who they saw play this weekend? I'd love to hear from somebody other than me. I would love to. Maybe. I don't know. Listen, it's crickets. It is. Well, with that said, I guess we're going to bail on you. It's time to be done. I want to thank you for being here. Hope you had a great time. Remember, there are things going on even on Monday nights. There's open jams. There's open mic nights, all kinds of places. There's music to be heard. So if you feel like getting out tonight, Get out and support those venues who are bringing you live local music. And even if they're not bringing you music 7 days a week, you can catch those venues and help support them on the off nights. Come to our trivia nights. It's a blast. Our music trivia on Wednesday at Heather's, you'd love if you're a music lover. And then also, certainly, the Bell and the Bear tonight's game night, 6 until 8 o'clock. If you're down that way, stop in out there, play a little bingo and play some fun. So I'm not seeing the phone ring, so we're out of here. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you being with us. Maybe someday I'll get a caller. Maybe someday. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to go out with a song here. Let's get out of here. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Let's throw a little Jordan Wood out there. Let's do it. Here's Jordan Wood. And Nick Geezy. This one's called Busted.
Well, they called me up in Maysville and said, boy, you're going to jail. Mama ain't around to go your bail. 18 young man, I was stupid dumb. Always accused of having just too much fun. Till 2 in the morning off some back county road. They said I was swerving and driving just way too slow. A white powdered bag will get you too damn near. I fell out of that Pontiac, said, officer, please hold my beer. And now I'm busted in Ohio. Mama ain't around to see your shoe. Now I'm busted in Ohio. There ain't no saving this poor gypsy soul.